Hello guys, that big guy is in the garage today because I have a transmission fluid leak. For those who remember, a couple years ago I had a leak in the steel tube that going from the transmission to the oil cooler for the transmission. So I replaced them by rubber hose, and I especially bought hose that was oil resist. But I've looked everywhere and I can't find a leak. But I have small puddle of transmission fluid under the truck every time I turn the truck off after a ride. So the only thing I can see is that the hose are not good because I believe the fluid is pouring through the rubber of the hose. Because as I said, I can't find any leak anywhere. There's only two joints, one from at the oil cooler itself and the other one at the transmission where I kind of assemble the rubber hose on the remain tip of the steel line that's going into the transmission. So today what I will do, I will remove all these hoses and I will go in an hydraulic shop where I will custom made two hoses for my truck. So I will not have any problem whatsoever after that. And I don't want to replace it with the OEM steel line that were there before because they're made from two sections, about $300 each. And if it rust or get bad as fast as the OEM one or the previous one, I will have to do all this job all over again in 3 or 4 years. So I don't want to do that. So I will go in an hydraulic shop and I will make custom hydraulic hose with real crimp at the transmission and at the oil cooler, so I will not have to bother with oil leak anymore in my transmission. So for now I will go under the truck, remove the hose that I previously installed. We'll take it out of the truck, I will measure them, and I will go at the hydraulic shop to buy new hoses. As you can see, it's pretty wet underneath my truck. It's because of the rust proofing treatment that is basically coating everything with the big greasy goo. So it was very hard to find a leak or the source of a leak underneath. But I figured that since the oil or the fluid on the ground was red, there is only one thing I can see, and it's the transmission fluid. So as you can see, my union are here. So I will remove my hoses and we will go at the hydraulic shop. Yeah, I forgot my cutter inside, so I have to use scissors, but it works anyway. So I will let it drip, and after that I will pull the two hoses. I believe I cut all the zip tied. I will go around, make sure. After that I will pull them from over the truck or in the hood, and I will measure them. Hello guys, I'm back from the hydraulic shop. They made some hoses for me. High pressure, high temperature hoses. It wasn't cheap, but at least the job will be done like for, I believe, the rest of the life of my truck, because this is very good or high grade stuff. As you can see, I have some coupling here. I will uncouple it for you so you can see the flare. I actually haven't seen the flare myself, but I need to remove it to install it on the truck anyway. So it's a double flare with a coupling at the tip of the hose. So now, just to make sure no debris go into the hose while I will work under the truck, I will apply electrical tape at both ends, and I will remove it only when I will be ready to connect everything. So this way there will be no debris in the hose whatsoever. Might have to shorten them because I order hoses longer than what I need, just to make sure I'm not too short. There you go. This way nothing will get into the hose or the hoses. Now let's fish the hoses. Starting from the oil cooler, I will push them down till they reach the transmission. This one's from here. Light. Over here. Is it too tight? Okay, next I will go connect to the transmission. Can't see, yeah? Soon you can see here. I love working with one end. Well, which one is which one? Yeah, right like that. put some Loctite on the bolt. There you go. And the lock. Forgot. The long one on top. That'd be a nightmare to tight. Maybe my wrench's not big enough. See, you don't even need a special tool for that. Just remove this bolt plus the two lock washer here and you pull them off. But to remove it, you just need to remove the bolt and you pull on everything. Okay, this one is connecting right there. As you can see, it's a bit long, about 12 inches too long, so I rather buy an extra feet than arriving short and having to buy a new hose, you know. And this one is a little long as well, so it's connecting here. So I will cut them both at the right length. I will connect it and I will come back to you after that. You know, both my hoses are cutted and I'm ready to connect them in the fitting. Okay guys, the hoses are installed on the cooler. As you can see, got the one installed here and the one installed here. It was pretty fun to install, meaning I worked a lot to install them because they don't flex like regular rubber hose because of the steel weeds in there plus the nylon weed on top. So I had to heat it up and kind of expand the hole with a taper bolt while it was hot. After that I let it cool down, and after that I removed the bolt, and this is how I managed to get the tip on the cooler outlet, because these things they don't expand. So it was a pretty big job to put it on the cooler, but now it's done. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see it from that point of view with the light, but you have the tweed from nylon and the steel one, the steel layer, and after that you have the rubber hose. So this is why these hoses won't expand with pressure and or extreme heat. Therefore they are the best bet or the best thing to install, replacing the steel tube that was there before. So now I'm ready to put some oil in the transmission, because obviously while removing the tube or the hoses, I've lost some fluid. I bought 3 liter. Of course I won't use 3 liter, but I was already low before doing this job, so I might fill up with a liter and a half, but I will see. I will go down under the vehicle and I will show you how I'm doing it. But where is the dipstick? Actually, I have it on the table on the counter here. So it's not a regular it's not a dipstick like you used to see under the hood. Ford decided that these transmission were what it's called fill for life. So you don't, if you don't have any leak, you don't replace the fluid, you don't replace the filter. It's supposed to last the life of the truck. Is it true? Is it reliable? I don't know. I'm not there to debate that. But the dipstick, to see the oil level or the fluid level on your transmission, you need to go down under the truck. I will show you in a moment how to do it and where it's located. Yeah, again, I'm under the truck. I hate that. And first of all, you need to know, for those who never or not sure how to check the level, the fluid level in the transmission, you're always supposed to do that at running temperature and while the truck or the vehicle is running. Because when the vehicle is not running, all the fluid that is supposed to run in the system or go in the system go back in the pan of your transmission. So it will always show like overfill when it's not running. Therefore, this is the reason why it's important to look or to check the level of your fluid when the vehicle is at driving temperature, because this fluid expand a bit when it's hot and when it's running, because you need the fluid to be in every chamber in the transmission, and the cooler lines need to be filled up fully to have a precise or a good reading. Okay, so that being said, I will try to show you, but I was actually filling up. As you can see, I got a pump because there's no way you can get the pan, the bottle or the liter of up there. Even with a shovel, a funnel, there's no way a funnel can reach this space, because your dipstick go there, and over the dipstick you have this bolt here. So when you go under the truck, if you don't know what it look like, you will never find a dipstick. But now I pump it a bit already in there, so I'll take my line off and I will check the level because I don't want to overfill it either. It might make a mess. And when resting on your back, it's pretty annoying to check the oil or the fluid in there. So you put the dipstick right in the bottom, sitting on the lip where it's supposed to sit actually, and you take it back to check your level. Of course, it's not running. It's showing at between hot, I don't know if you can see, but it's between A and B. A being when it's hot or running temperature, and B where it's supposed to be when it's cold or when it's not running actually, because all the fluids go back in the pan. So I will fill it up till it's in middle B. After that, I will start the truck. I will open the garage door, obviously, so I don't die from carbon monoxide, and I will let it run till it's the transmission fluid temperature rise enough so I can have a more precise reading. So now I will add a couple of pump again to rise or to get the level to middle of the B section. Okay, I will point the camera back up there. And did I mention I hate being under a car or a vehicle? And with my pump, I just pump fluid. It's very easy this way. I use the same pump to fill up differential on my ATV, on my truck, or pretty much anywhere where I can't get the full liter close to the inlet or the hole where I need to fill it up. Of course, when I will start up the engine, all the fluid, all the line, the new line will get filled up and my level will be low. So that's why I'm pumping maybe a bit more than I should, but I will check it now. There you go. Ah, come on. Now I'm middle B. I will close it, and as you can see, it's very close of the exhaust. So you need to wear gloves when you check the level, and you need, because this coming very hot. So you need to be careful not to touch it when you're checking the level, because you will burn yourself. I will probably burn myself when I will check it in a couple of minutes. So we'll see, we'll see. Actually, when I will check it later, I will not film it because I can't have the camera in my way. Being careful of not burning myself at the same time. So there you go. I don't know if it's the same size for every machine or every EcoBoost engine, but mine is 3/4 inch. I just sit the nut for now because I will have to open it very soon. And to help it, because I will wait like hours if I just start the truck and wait for the transmission fluid temperature to rise. So to help it rise a bit, you can put it on drive, hold the brake, and give some throttle just to make the transmission work a bit. Not enough to move the truck to go forward, but just enough so that the torque converter is moving fluid and the clutch are working a bit inside there. It's not the best way to do it. The best way would be to go around, take the truck for a ride, but it's snowing outside at the moment, so I don't want to just go back under the truck and get all wet while checking the fluid. So I will let it heat up in the garage, and I will do warm up the fluid that way. So I will do that, and I will come back to you very soon. I just started the truck. Yes, I will open the door so I don't die, but I'm checking for leaks. Nothing's leaking here for now. I will go check in the front, closer to the cooler, and it's dry. Okay guys, the job is done. Both hoses are connected, they're not leaking. I had a small leak in one of the coupling where the flange or the flare was. Just matter of tightening the connection a bit and the leak was gone. If you have any question on that job, because there was some part when I was under the truck, it might have been dark, so you might have not seen everything properly. So if you have any question whatsoever, put them in the comment section below, and I will answer to them as soon as possible. So this is it for now. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified as soon as I will release another video. So on this, I wish everybody a great day and see you later. Goodbye.